welcome back to Fort Joy, and we were just about to explore the fort a bit further. Now this way goes into the fort proper, and it's off limits. You don't want to go in there just yet. Mona is diseased. Well, Mona, what's up with you?
Leave me! Go!
What do you have to sell? You've got some necromancy spells that are rather bad, so I won't be needing them. Note her paler and ask if she needs help.
You leave me be! Just leave!
I never quite figured out how or if at all you can help her, because well, she's diseased. You can remove disease by fortify, for example. But even if you do that, nothing happens. So, whatever. But I will help myself to your pants if you don't mind. And now we should get the hell out of here, because she will soon realize. Yes. There. What's this? Burglary? Well, she just realized that something was stolen, and now she'll walk around the vicinity and talk to people. And yeah, we don't want to do that, so just keep your distance while she's checking out what's wrong. And that should be it. Alright. I'll be grabbing this rope too. Thank you. And then I'm out of here. Alright. Oh, there's a rat. Still no pet power talent, unfortunately. Okay, we are at the beach. There's body and some more stuff to loot. Let's start off with looting everything.
All that digging for nothing.
Unfortunately, I didn't find anything. Alright, over here there's Dr. Lester and some guy that's almost dead. Talk to Dr. Lester.
Frightfully busy at the moment, love. Haven't got any liquor on hand, have you? This fella could use a little comfort.
Let's see what she's got. She's got polymorph abilities, which this one is. Especially this one is really, really damn good. You want to give this to pretty much every melee character you have in your party. It disables target character for 2 turns, and it can't be dispelled by anything. So this is probably the best disable in the game. Chameleon Cloak is stealth, invisibility. It's also quite useful. Yeah, potion bottles. Usually you want to grab all the potion bottles you can get, but yeah, at the beginning of the game it's a bit expensive, as you can see. So yeah, I'll not be doing this right now. No, let's not be rude. Smile apologetically and say you're fresh out.
All the worse for old Dane. He crossed one of Griff's card sharks and got a club to the skull. Doomed to be sure, but I would have liked to ease his way out.
Alright, Dane.
Out my face, or I'll punch your lights out.
Try to soothe the wretched fellow and ask what happened to him.
Those bleeding fools think they run the place, but I showed them.
Ask if he has any pointers for me.
Sure. First, always win. Second, never lose. What are you? Some kind of idiot?
Very nice guy. Let's use... Yeah, let's give him a
It's your ugly
potion.
mug out.
Okay, he doesn't want to talk to me anymore. Let's talk with Red Prince.
Oh, out my face. Them scales won't save you. I'll punch your lights out.
Unscrew the top of the healing potion, hold his head in your hands and tip the contents into his mouth.
He smacks your hand away, refusing the potion.
You're trying to kill me, ain't you? Get!
For fuck's sake! Leave the dying man be. Okay, he doesn't want to take my healing potion, and unfortunately I don't have any healer in my party right now, so let's waste the restoration scroll on that asshole.
You think you're so fancy with your flashy abracadadoodle, don't you? Who needs you?
Remind him that without you he'd still be dying, or dead.
Fat chance. I'd wrestle death to the ground and make him scream my name for I set a dainty toe in the Hall of Echoes. All you did was save the bastard a good beatdown.
Ask what he did to get himself laid out so badly.
I caught a blow too many from those card-playing fatheads up on the ramparts. It got myself a golden ticket. I didn't even get the chance to use it. Why don't you take it? If they offer you a round of cards, this one guarantees you a win. It's called the Sparkler. Whoever's got it gets the pot. Filched it from that hog Griff himself. Careful, though. If you ain't as skilled a fighter as me, you'll end up on Dr. Lest's table with the rest of the lilies.
Yeah, skilled fighter. Alright, so because we helped him, we got some experience, and he gave
Griff
us...
and his lads won't know what hit him.
Gave us a special card, which we can use somewhere else, and we'll be doing this in a moment. But right now I've got Mona's leather pants, which I kind of like. Yeah,
Tough as
sure, let's take them.
tiger, just like me, ma'am.
Also, let's craft us some better armor, because we've got some thread and a needle. You can combine those two to create needle and thread. And if you use needle and thread combined with leather scraps, you get a leather armor.
Medicine. What a shame.
Alright,
All you
we've
need's
got
a
two
strong constitution and the gods will
skulls.
take care of
If
the
you
rest.
If you craft an item like armor or weapon, it's always the level which you are when you craft it. So right now I'm level 2, so the armor I crafted is level 2 also. Yeah, well, it's not better than mine, but you can see it's 33 gold worth. That's a lot more than needle, thread and leather scraps combined are
Tough
worth.
as
So
tiger teeth, just like me, ma'am.
it's worth doing. Let's see. I could craft myself some wands, but I don't really need to right now. I've got level 2 wands already, so let's not do that. Let's talk to Dr. Lester again. Maybe she's got to say something about my saving
Medicine.
Dane's life.
What a shame.
Our healer's walk is never done. Unless everyone's dead, of course.
Okay, she doesn't want to talk to me again. Maybe to the Red Prince?
By the Queen's beard, it looks like you lost a fight with a claw hammer. Reckon you're in need of something to heal yourself up, eh?
Oh, interesting. She has a different dialogue because Red Prince is actually hurt. Tell her not to be silly, you look dashing and she knows it.
Always a sucker for tall and handsome myself. Never seen a red one of your kind, but I'm a humble country duck. Anyhow, a potion won't do you harm now, will it?
Instead of a potion, she hands you an empty bottle and a fat brown mushroom.
Oh, interesting. Ask her how she dares call herself a doctor. A proper healing potion is made with a yarrow, not mushrooms. Any scholar knows that.
I never heard of such a recipe. Rapinia works just fine for me and mine. Always has. Now, If you'll excuse me, I have some research to do.
Interesting. So she actually gave us some clues on crafting there, how to make a healing potion, and the Red Prince, on the other hand, gave us another clue, because if you combine a yarrow flower with a healing with an empty potion bottle, you get a different healing potion that is better than a minor healing potion,
Medicine.
but
What a
worse than a
shame.
medium healing
All you
potion.
need's
So
a strong constitution,
doing
and the
that.
gods will take care of the rest.
you'll want to stick to at least one yarrow flower. You need that later for a quest. But while they are looking this way right now, I'd be taking those things. Thank you. And now we'll get out of here. What? Burglary? No. There's no burglary. Nope, nope, nope. Get lost. Alright, that was close.
This is Fort Joy.
What a crumbling disaster.
Alright, so she essentially gave us a free healing potion because I talked to her when I didn't have full health. That's interesting to know. Let's heal up and let's craft a healing potion then. When you open the crafting panel, you can freely combine stuff by using combine, but you can also craft recipes, which is comes in handy if you want to make several copies of an item, so you don't have to craft them all one at a time. You can also craft like this eight of those stuffs in one go. But yeah, I only have the reagents for one potion anyway.
I got that special shipment he was asking after.
You should always save, because you yeah, you can't really tell how the next dialogue will go. Could be that you start a fight that you wish you hadn't, or something like that. Also, if you go into the options and gameplay, you can increase the number of quick saves and autosaves that are kept. Yeah, it's not a bad idea to increase this to the maximum. So yeah, you have a lot of quick saves and can load older one if necessary.
Good.
Alright, before we talk to these people, we'll go back this way. This is the entrance we came from, and if we turn to the right instead of the left,
Mummy's right here. Where are you?
we've got some stuff to loot. And we've got two humans, Farah and Jeff. So let's talk to Farah first.
Please, please, you must help me. No one here will help me. Not one of these bastards. A child is missing. My baby.
Ask what you can do to help.
Oh, bless you, bless you. She's been missing for days now, and not a single soul will help me look for her. Irma's her name. She's about as high as your hip. Black of hair, a quiet child. Not prone to wandering off. I'm sick with worry. Completely sick. And no one in this damn camp will lift a finger to help me find her.
Ask what she knows about her daughter's disappearance.
I last saw her just here, near 3 days ago. She was playing with her little doll, and I was washing out her tunic. I turned from her for one moment, and she was gone. Left her doll behind, too. It's so unlike her.
Wonder why no one else in camp will help her look.
This place turns people cold. Cold and wicked. That fellow Jeth over there speaks unutterable evil, but I can't move away from him. What if Irma comes back and I'm not...
Whoops, sorry. Ask to have a closer look at the doll.
Yes, of course. Here, you should take it with you. When you find her, give her the doll and tell her, Mummy says this is for her little chicken, and it's time to come home. That's what I call her. My little chicken.
Okay, she's got short sticks, which I will take.
If you don't like the game, Topsy, you can fold.
She soaks up a steady stream of tears with her shirt sleeve.
She ought to come with you then. She ought to follow you back to me.
Say do your best and bid her goodbye for now.
You are an angel. Truly you are. Mummy's right here. Where are
Oh,
you?
let's talk to Jeff.
A fella can't hear himself think with all this racket. Day and night she hollers after that child. Yeah, that Farah. You gotta cut that out. What's happened to you?
Mummy's right here.
Ask if the two of them have history.
Known her all my life. Her little girl Irma, too. Farah was a straight-shooting woman in those days. But now she's madder than a cuckoo and twice as loud.
Ask why you think she's mad.
What else do you call hollering after a ghost? That child of hers she's shouting after's been dead and buried a month over. Killed by a void woken back in our own village. Never even stepped foot in Fort Joy.
He hasn't changed a bit. Always late.
And there ain't no amount of hollering that'll bring her back.
So her daughter is actually dead, and it seems she just can't handle that. Now, I'm quite curious about what this quest is about, because, yeah, if you talk to her now...
Ah, you're back. Please, did you find Irma? She still hasn't returned. Where could she be, my dear girl?
Say you heard that Irma passed some time ago in a White Walking attack.
You've been talking to that snake, Jeff, haven't you? I don't know where he gets these obscene lies. It's sick. Totally sick. To torture a mother so. You stay away from that man. Do you hear me? Irma isn't. What Jess says is a lie. You hear me?
And now the quest is closed. So I really don't know what this quest is about. Maybe... Well, he didn't say where the villages they came from. I can't remember encountering any Irma on my first playthrough, but I keep an eye out, because they wouldn't have put this quest in here if there wasn't more to it. I don't think so.
Where are you?
Yeah, well, anyway, free experience, so yeah, I'll take it. Now, if you go up here, there are some more people to talk to. First, we've got Magister Jero. Let's see what she's got to say.
You there? I'm looking for an inmate. He wears a large bronze ring with a dragon stamped into it. Name of Migo.
What do you have? Not much.
Have you seen him?
Ask why she's looking for him.
None of your business, inmate. Find me if you hear of a Migo. Otherwise, don't waste my time.
Okay, so...
Where is he?
We've got a Magister who's looking for a sorcerer named Migo. Got the Shakedown and the Escape.
He hasn't changed a bit.
And
Always late.
a little update on Ifan's personal quest. Alright. Now let's drop a save over here. And let's go up here. Talk to Brother Bayer.
Greetings, child. I find myself in your so-called divine lands, yet I feel his absence deep in my heart all the same.
Hey, these are no more your lands than his.
You may feel like an inmate here, but you and your captors are the same stuff, in race and customs, if not heart. You'll see what a difference that can make.
Interesting. So his Sterling is obviously related to races, so let's talk to him with the Red Prince.
Greetings, child. Frightful far for a moment, yeah? Visited your ancient empire myself a long time ago. The Divine's light sure shines on your kind.
Place a hand on his shoulder. His are the first gentle words you've heard in some time.
Troubles me to hear that. Now the Divine has gone, our world's duller, darker than ever before. When he comes back, he'll bring a gentler world with him.
Okay, so he's got nothing interesting but sharp rocks and a sharp piece of metal, which I will take. And you should also, if you come across some. Because they are cheap and they can be turned into runes later. Now, let's save again.
If you don't like the game, Topsy, you can fold.
And remember, we've got this sparkler card. Let's see if we can.
A little respect for Griff's right hand, Topsy. Looky here, mates. A fresh face. We love fresh faces, don't we? Oh, yes, we do.
Let's try to. Okay, they don't have anything valuable.
Why don't you join us in a round of cards? First hands on the house.
Accept his invitation.
Chuff to you, Chief. Here are your cards. You're up first.
You glance at your hand. 2 purple monarchs. A hard hand to beat.
And lay down the sparkler.
Ralvo's eyes linger on the table, where the card lies as innocent as a piece of cardboard can be. His gaze travels up your torso to meet your eyes.
Now, where'd you get a thing like that, mate?
No. My first playthrough, I came across the sparkler card after I have, disposed of these 3 gentlemen, so I don't know this dialogue, and yeah. Well, we could tell him that it doesn't matter, rules are rules, and the sparkler always wins, but I think they will attack me after that. I could tell them the truth, or I could lie and tell him Griff gave it to you. Which one should we pick? Ah, screw it. It doesn't matter. Rules are rules, and the sparkler always wins.
Ralvo counts out the entirety of the table's pot without breaking eye contact.
Go!
So, what did we get? We got some money, I think. 6 gold? No, this can't be right. Is it?
I don't think I ain't watching.
Let's save again and talk to the others.
What do you have to Pittsburgh?
Ask what the dwarf is doing, palling around with humans.
Complain to Griff if you don't like it. See how long you keep your ears stuck to your head.
He's got nothing of interest. And let's see about Slug.
Huh? What are you doing here? Thought Griff had you making the rounds inside.
Interesting. Play along and say you got off early.
Lucky you. See you later, Flora.
What the fuck is Flora?
You know, now that I think about it, Flora was got rid of last week, wasn't she? Who the hell are you then? Bother off.
Alright. Let's talk to them again with the Red Prince.
Keep walking, Freshie.
Well, that's unfortunate. So apparently, if we use the sparkler, we avoid combat with those guys, which is not exactly what I want. I want to
Hope
have
you're
combat.
behaving yourself, Freshie.
Damn it. Ah, I guess no combat for me. Could I snatch some stuff? Thievery, quiet eyes. 1. I don't have any thievery.
I don't think I ain't watching. That's your 5th blue jester this round.
Drop a safe and try to make some
What
stuff.
of it?
Yeah, what of it?
Let's get out of here.
Ah,
Oh,
crabby,
oh,
you
oh,
gobblers,
oh,
the both
oh.
of ya.
Nope, nope. Granny.
No. Just because the pair of you are filthy cheating liars don't mean I can't beat ya.
A little
Oh.
respect for Griff's right hand, Topsy girl.
Right hand, my winker. Fella's got more right
What?
hands than
What? Hey. Shit. Try to talk your way out of this situation. Oh, it's a Red Prince. Red Prince doesn't have anything stolen if I... let's see. Memory lizard point. Nah. Let's go with wits. Maybe he's stupid. That you would under normal circumstances, but you'd be beyond embarrassed for someone to see what's in there. Oh. Okay, so we've got to fight after all. Well, that's not too bad. Let's go over here. See if I can hit him from here. Nope, I cannot. So let's go over here then. Poison, very nice. Oh. Burning, you say? I can do that too, you know? Split up a bit, so we're not so vulnerable to AoE effects. And let's go with Searing Daggers? Yeah, sure. Yeah, he's pretty much dead. He's burning and poisoned. Yeah, he's dead. Now, let's save my last point. Damn. Yeah, that's why I wanted to split up. Alright, let's get over here.
Into the dark with you.
So, what we have to do... Can't do... Oh, I can hit her. Yeah, let's do that. I shocked my elemental. That's not so very good. I know. Alright, let's give a... Yeah, sure, let's give a buff to everyone. And a far-sighted fusion to my incarnate. Okay, he needs to heal. Question is, can I get out of here? Maybe. Yes. You need to pump a healing potion. And then... you can throw this thing over here. And ignite it. Now, can you hit that thing? No, you can't. So, let's just hit him then. What? Oh, I've got one less AP because I'm shocked, so, well, guess I just end my turn. Yeah, she's slowed. Alright, let's see if we can kill her. What damage does my attack do? My attack does 11 to 14 damage, so it does more than Dimensional Bolt. Let's check her resistances. She's got 10% poison resistance, and my wands do poison damage. However, she's burning, so that should do extra damage. Let's do that then. Yeah. Question is if she survives the next burning. Yes, she does, so I have to hit her again. And then we can put another totem over here. Oh, there was my incarnate. But the way should be blocked. I don't think he can reach me. And we can simply attack him. And because he's on high ground, we get a 10% damage penalty. But it doesn't matter. Now, you see, because I have the wands in this order equipped, poison in my main hand and burning in my offhand, he's got both poisoned and burning debuffs. Alright, let's put down another totem. You can have 3 at a time, but you can have as much at a time as you want, but they only last 3 turns. And let's attack him. Can we reach him? Yes. Oh, easy game. We did have to use healing potion though, which is a bit unfortunate, but well. Now we can take this stuff without it being stealing, because the owners are dead. Alright, we've got some books, let's check them out. Those are just crafting books, so they will give me some more recipes. And that's all they're good for. Oh, we've got a nice axe from those dudes. And we can give this to Beast when we recruit him, which we
yet so quickly
we find do now.
So dangerous.
Let's talk to these people first.
You there? You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone?
Consider your companion. Seems nice, but they're probably better off without you.
You won't regret it. Not when you hear what I've got to say. We need to be quick, though. You never know when the Magisters are going to haul you off.
Ask him what he's planning.
I've been here a long time. Longer than anyone else. People get taken sometimes. Some folks say they get cured. I don't know if I believe it, and I don't want to wait and find out. I have a way out of here. It won't be easy, and I need a partner. Just one. Are you interested?
Let's see what he has to offer. He's got some Aerotherk spells, but none that are very useful, so I'll pass for now. Tell him you want in.
Atta girl. Who wouldn't? Finally someone with a little sense around here. The plan's simple, completely foolproof. I have a spell that I can use to teleport you right out of here. I can't use it on myself, but with your help, we can both get out of here. There's an artifact that you can use to teleport me out of this place. Then I can use my spell to free you in turn. This item, though, it's in quite an unfortunate location.
Ask him where you can find it.
It's found its way into a nest of crocodilians on a secluded beach nearby. Here, give me your map and I'll show you where to go.
Smile. A good fight is just what you need to make yourself at home.
I'm glad you're of such a mind. I never was one for gore myself, but never mind. I've got the plan and you've got the brawn. Get that artifact, and you and I are as good as free. Go give those overgrown lizards what for.
Alright, you really want to accept this quest and grab this artifact because it's really, really useful. However, while it's marked on my map now, yeah, those crocodiles are really tough, so you might want to wait till you're level 3 and have some gear at least before you fight them. Let's loot everything we can.
Better even to puke yourself to death than get purged, don't you think? You should be happy to read.
Well, the fine rises. Will source change back? What did I source?
Oh, 10 bottles of mead.
Yet so quickly we find source so dangerous.
1,000 bottles of dust.
What in his death caused?
Alright, seems nobody cares that I just stolen some stuff. Let's talk to Retzig then.
The lizard's brow knits together, then apart, and back again. He seems to be swimming deep in his thoughts, and doesn't look up as you approach.
Often ask if the ground is really as interesting as all that.
Hmm? The ground? I don't know what you... I'm just trying to work it out. What happened? Why?
Ask the lizard what's on his mind.
My mind? What else, my friend? I'm wondering why. All of this. Source, the Voidwoken, the Divine. Why?
Ask him what he means.
We've used Source for thousands of years. We have used it to heal, to grow. How can it be that it suddenly summons these horrors from the void? And when will Alexander ascend to divinity? We cannot continue like this.
Yeah, interesting questions. Well, he's a trader. He offers hydrosophist spells, which you kind of want to get. Restoration is very nice. Rain also, and Armor Frost too. You really want to grab those. But we don't have a hydrosophist right now, so for the time being, I'll pass. Let's talk to Laszlo.
Say, wait a sec. Lohse, is that you? You remember me, right? Laszlo, from the Whistling Warriors. We opened up for you in Shoulder. Must have been, gods, around 5 years ago now.
Nice, some bad luck for Lohse. Laugh and clap him on the back, you remember him well.
I knew it was you. So they're letting just any old riffraff into this joint now, eh?
Not and say he'd better get cured right away before the neighborhood's lost for good.
Can you believe that load of crap? Cure? The sauce inside you? Be like curing the flawless sheen of my beard. So tell me, Lohse girl, any of those voices of yours explain how the devil the Order intends to cure us anyhow?
Admit the voices have dwindled to just one, and it's been quiet on the matter.
Too bad. Always seemed like a fun crowd to have knocking round the old noggin. Even without him, you can't let this place get to you. You hear me? The Order might have your freedom for now, but you can't let them take your spirit too.
You perk up a bit. How about a song to cheer you both up, like old times?
Now that's the spirit. How about one of your old hits? How'd it go? Come to me, the night is dark.
Smile. Ask him if he can still play.
Can I still play?
When another divine arises, will source change back? What if there are no sorcerers? Yet so quickly we find source so dangerous.
I guess he can.
The night is dark. Come to me, the night is long. Sing for me, I'll sing along. Sing for me, oh sing for me.
What if there are no sorcerers?
Interesting.
Ha! That was great. You still got it, kid. Boy, but if seeing you doesn't bring me back to old times. Good times. Take this, eh? Something to remember the better days. You take care of yourself, Lohse girl.
Let's see what he's got. Nothing. It's interesting. When I had Lohse as a companion, she couldn't sing, actually. Because of this... Oh. No, it's alright. I thought he had noticed that I went on stealing something. He gave me a loot. Let's see. What the hell?
When another divine arises...
Been a while since I had one of these in my hands. I wonder if I can still play.
Yet so quickly we find source so dangerous. What is death caused it? Destroy.
That's nice.
Not attracted to source.
What?
But why?
What? No. Not now. No. Leave me alone.
Will source change back?
What the hell?
Damn it. I hope you're happy. What was the point of that?
Why hasn't Alexander risen yet?
Good find.
What the hell just happened? The thing inside Lohse. Let's see. Don't know that quest actually, so let's start from the beginning. A bad gig landed me on the wrong side of the Magisters, but this Fort Joy can't be as bad as I've heard. If the voice in my head would stay down to shout, I could make it through this life. An island full of sorcerers. Maybe one of them will be able to help me with a simple case of demon brain. I was playing Lohse's lute when the thing inside me smashed it to bits. Uncalled for. Interesting. Why would that spirit inside her don't like the music? Interesting, and I can't tell that thing, so it seems to be of importance in some
10
way.
bottles of mead, 1,000 bottles of dust, 50 bottles of tears, make the hinges rust.
Anyway.
I'm gonna give you one more chance to shut that ugly mouth of yours.
And we've got
Goodness, but this place has made you cranky. Perk up, old chap. There's plenty of singletons about.
Leave me be, Sam.
Oh,
I only mean that if you think about it logically...
So your passenger really doesn't like music, does it?
Come on, chap.
say I think it just doesn't like it when you're happy.
Doesn't it worry you that it can take control of you just like that?
Say the whole point of getting out of Fort Joy is finding a way to get your passenger out of here. Of course it worries you.
It worries me too.
Yeah, that's very comforting.
No, let's not get nasty.
Now, there's a lizard here and a human that seem to have
Keep her name out your mouth, how about?
Easy now, old chap.
the coffin.
It isn't my fault she's dead.
Oh,
Gods. The smell, though.
I'm gonna give you one more chance to shut that ugly mouth of yours.
hey, apparently someone died.
Goodness, but this place has made you cranky. Please, excuse us.
You're talking to me, not her, Sam.
Oh, for the love of Lucian, Balladeer. You're acting like a madman.
Say it again. What you said about my wife. Go on.
Ask if you might help them settle the argument.
Piss off. Go on, Sam.
Well, it's the truth, and you know it. She's better off. So what if it was messy? I'd rather puke myself to death 1,000 times than let the Reds get to me. If she were my wife, I'd be happy for her.
So, his wife apparently puked herself to death.
A flat smile twitches across Balladeer's lips.
She never did like you.
Alright.
Bastard.
That escalated quickly. But free stuff, so thanks. But let's drop a save and let's talk to him with the red lizard, because he's got an interesting...
The man looks for a moment at the corpse at his feet, then turns back toward the nearly finished coffin, bloodied hammer in hand.
He's got an interesting option. Challenge this disgusting half-breed to a duel. No human strikes down a lizard unpunished.
A duel? Where do you think you are, snake-face? Palace grounds? But if it's a good gutting you're looking for, I'll be glad to bash in another lizard's brains.
Okay, let's get myself into position and drop a buff. Oops, and here's a Betra. And let's start the combat. Alright. Actually, I don't need Dimensional Bolt because my wands also create a surface and they do more damage, so why the hell would I be using Dimensional Bolt? And he has got no poison resistance, so yeah, let's go with that. Let's make a Incarnate in there. And a Totem. Ouch. And let's just kill him.
Worms take you.
And that gave me a bunch of XP. And stuff. Oh, that's good. Let's have a look in the coffin. 52 gold. No. Don't mind me. Arrow of flower. Now you want to maybe keep clear of that dude, because, well, if you look at him, he's got quite a lot of HP and armor, and he's level 3. And yeah, you want to avoid him for now.
Will source change back?
Let's see. Patrol.
What in his death caused it? So Voidwoken are attracted to soul.
So we've got Maul over here. Talk to him.
Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. Tell me your tale.
Ask what he means. You never met before.
We are unfamiliar, yet familiar. We are the same material, you agree? I am very curious. So tell me your tale.
Present. Why not?
Start from the beginning. Start from where you come.
Wave your history. Tell him where you come from isn't half as important as where you're going.
I see. Now tell me more. Tell me what you do. Tell me what you find.
Lower your voice to whisper. Tell me you want to belong to yourself alone.
I understand. Now tell me how your story ends.
Tell him in no uncertain terms you will be free.
I see it in your shoulders, the weight you carry. I hope your wish comes true. Take this rope. It is a gift. It is common, but it helps you lift burdens.
Thank him for the gift.
It is nothing. Many fragments swirl on my shore. See what I gather.
Yeah, what do you gather? You gather some Geomancer spells, which are pretty good actually, 45 at least. It gives physical armor, but it also removes a lot of debuffs, which is very useful. Indeed. Okay, Sharp Rock, I want that. I want this also. And nails are very useful, but yeah, we'll get enough of them on the way. Soap. Always buy soap if you see it, because you see it's only 3 gold, which is quite cheap. But if you combine any key with soap, you get luck picks, and they are worth quite a lot more.
Cockle, clam.
Now over here we've got the one we are seeking. And no, wait a second. No, it's not here. Never mind. Over here we've got Stinktail. And a marked chest. Great. Whatever. Let's talk to Stinktail. It's a leaping lizard.
Just as you're about to address the lizard, the Red Prince bars you with an outstretched arm.
This man is a dreamer. As you know, I need a word with him. You may wait here while I speak.
Very well. Tell him he has your permission.
Permission indeed.
He bids the dreamer stand up and pay attention, which he does in a grovelling and awkward manner. The dreamer then chews and swallows a handful of Drudene leaves before slipping into a trance-like state. He falls asleep. To your surprise, the Red Prince lies down and follows suit. After about half an hour, they wake up and begin to discuss what they saw in their dreams. The Red Prince pinches the bridge of his nose in apparent irritation before turning his back on the jabbering dreamer.
Say you didn't know lizards put so much stock in their afternoon nap.
You receive a withering glance in response.
A deserved bit of sarcasm, I suppose. But though this sting-tailed fellow may be a less than stellar specimen in the firmament of dreamers, the dreams themselves prove to be quite elucidating. Turns out I'm being hunted by an enemy I didn't know actually existed. The myth-shrouded House of Shadows. The dreamers, though, they're on my side. And they've visions of me on the throne.
Tell him you've little faith in visions.
That's because you haven't seen that other world in all its glory. It is majestic, fit for a prince. Oh, I was born with the promise of an empire, and that promise will be kept. But to keep it, I must find a second dreamer, a greater one, a more experienced traveler of the dream world. Bahara is her name, and she resides in the swamplands east of the fort. So, let us make our escape and venture there post-haste.
You know, I could tell you all about swamp dreamers too if I chewed that much Drudene.
Oh, do hold your prickly tongue.
Drudene is some kind of drug. And yeah, this was the dreamer he was looking for. And turns out now he has to find another dreamer who's outside of Fort Joy. So for the time being, we are done with his origin quest. So let's just grab all the stuff he's carrying. And send him on his way.
Quite right. Do seek my counsel. I highly recommend it.
And we can talk to him about what he just learned. Ask him about the House of Shadows. I've never heard of it.
Well, that's the whole idea, I'm afraid. Even I myself thought it a myth. See, the ancient empire consists of 3 houses. The noble houses of war and dreams, and the upstart house of law. We of war rule the empire. Or so I thought. For if the warnings I was given are true, there's not only such a thing as the House of Shadows, it also pulls the strings, and it seeks to string me up first chance it gets.
Reassure him, you needn't worry. He has an ally in you.
And you in me.
Tell him you'd like to go your separate ways.
Are you
for
certain
now,
you want to dismiss your companion?
Yes.
Your loss.
Oh. Alright, I'm carrying too much, unfortunately, so let's just drop this chest over here. And let's talk to Sybil, who is hunkered down over here.
Amid the squalor of Fort Joy, you suddenly spot an elf with diamond features, regal and radiant, but cold too, and sharper than any knife. She was the one who sat rolling dice in the ship that went under, deciding fates with every roll, or so she said. Her eyes are focused on a lizard some distance away, and you get the distinct feeling he's an unfortunate man indeed to be trapped in her tiger-like gaze.
Walk up to her and say hello. It's good to see her again.
No sooner have these words left your mouth than she turns about and grabs you in a stranglehold. You feel the tip of a long needle being pushed a little ways into your neck.
You caught me off guard. No one catches me off guard. Better tell me who you really are, or this time I'll let my needle do the licking.
Tell her true. You're Lohse, the famed musician.
There is no fame here, and no melodies either. Only the accursed.
A push, a pivot, and now you suddenly face her. The needle still all too deeply embedded in the side of your throat. Despite the precariousness of your situation, you notice something that remained undetected in the gloom of the ship. A flaw in her diamond features. A curiously shaped scar on her left cheek.
Wonder why she was stalking that lizard.
Because it is my desire to question him. Intensely. As for the reason, you're staring at it. You see, once upon a bad old time, a lizard cut this thing, this living scar, into my cheek. The mark of a slave. But now I'm free, of sorts. And I've traced that lizard here, to Fort Joy. I intend to raise the subject with him.
Point out that you are not that lizard.
She drives the needle in deeper and whispers.
In truth, it does not matter in the least who you really are. You saw me mark my prey. You could warn him, save him, or kill him before I get my chance. That makes you a liability. That makes you needle feed.
Make her an offer. Instead of killing you, she should join me.
A bright sparkle of laughter follows your proposal.
Ha! How amusing. I admit I had not seen that twist coming. I was certain the pitiful begging was about to begin. Make your case and do it quickly. Why should I join you?
Say you're planning your escape and you've need of people with talents like hers.
Escape? How you do tickle me. Most of the misguided deers around here would argue such a thing is impossible.
Assure her you are far from a misguided deer.
I'm inclined to agree. You managed to catch me off guard, after all.
Well, this is a bit ridiculous, because I kinda walked straight towards her in her field of view, but okay, I caught her off guard, whatever.
Oh, little needle mine, what should I do? Push or pull? The agony of choice. You know what? Today is a rather fine day. Sunshine and an easy breeze. Yes, I'll let you live. I'll even agree to travel with you, provided we talk to that lizard I mentioned. I'm not quite sure the weather will save him.
With a casual flick of the wrist, she withdraws the needle from your neck and smiles, as if she just invited you to sit down for tea.
Let's discuss our respective roles then, shall we? You, me, and Death will be playing many a round of hide-and-seek. So, what role would you like me to play? As a rogue, my speciality is stealth, the quick silence of the dagger striking unseen. That said, I'm perfectly lethal, wielding any weapon or magic. So, the choice is yours.
Yeah, we'll keep her rogue.
Suits me fine. Lead on, or better yet, let me take the lead.
Not, that settles it.
Then follow me.
You're not quite certain you'll ever sleep soundly with Sabine in any sort of proximity, but at least she's on your side, for the moment.
Alright, Sabine, what do you have? We've got also no thievery. For fuck's sake. They've got really, really bad civil abilities, all those preset classes. Anyway. Yeah, sure, let's just destroy this chest one. Nope, that doesn't work. Now, what do we have here? Leather gloves, gold. Alright. Now, this is her target, but before we talk to him, we'll visit the elf we saved at the entrance of the city, and she's in this cave over here. But yeah, we will be doing that in the next episode, and hopefully then we'll finally meet Beast and add him as a permanent companion. Until next time.